Dearest gentle reader, I suspect there is more brewing behind that social facade you have so expertly crafted.
That stage is full of our ancestors.
Anything can happen.
I don't care if they call me insane. We go to meet all over again. Like it's an encore.
Yeah, the Caribbean crowd, yeah. Yeah? This is Miss Olive.
Yes.
Oh!
That's why I came here today.
Oh.
That's why I came here today.
This is the woman who taught me to read.
Okay. Oh, it's so good to see you, darling.
This is so
And that's why I made the effort to come here today to see you and to buy one of your precious books that you have written.
And I remember distinctly Miss Olive saying, such a tiny little girl with such a big name.
The world is my playground. The world is my song. I believe in truth, love and freedom. I visit all but still with none for all.
I don't care if they call me insane. We go to meet all over again. Like it's an encore.
Persad, and I am from the island of Trinidad. I just collect seeds, word seeds, to match and meet different needs. I dissect, connect, interpret, and complete the circuit. Like a scientist, I put stories to the test, as under a microscope to observe the kaleidoscope. AI is not acultural. You know, it comes to us with all kinds of biases and prejudices. I am talking about understanding the culture of politics, the culture of how we do business. We did a lot of training across the Caribbean for women, for leadership, which is see. None of those discussions are on the table, and those are built-in biases and prejudices that we convey through media, right? Was always trying to make education from the high tower more accessible to the rest of the community. So it's trying to blend that journalism into education, whereas each profession had a very negative view of each other, media savvy, and they aren't trained to be sensitive to this kind of thing. So when we talk about media, about education through media, these are some of the discussions that we should be tabling. So I moved from media into new media very early in the game, then started training civil society organizations, educational institutions in being able to use new media for their outreach and advocacy. Those are built-in biases and prejudices that we convey through media.
She is an award-winning Caribbean journalist, new media innovator, and ICT blogging pioneer. She's recognized as a Global Woman Techmakers Ambassador, Google Digital Skills, World Pulse Digital, and Small Island Innovators Ambassador, a UNESCO and National Geographic educator and independent scholar. She invented the newest creative genre, the multimedia MicroEpic, in the midst of the pandemic panic. Outspoken, fiery, and creative, Dr. Chris Persad discusses digital deletion, AI bias, and retooling the banking, education, governance, NGO, media, and cultural sectors towards developing a creative roadmap for Caribbean cultural survival and re-engineering education for the digital age.